Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about downsizing. Downsizing. I know when we hear the word downsizing, the first thing that comes to mind is an organization or a business laying off their staff, their employees, because they can't afford to pay them as often or as frequent as they would like or they are supposed to. So they will let a few of them go. That way they can afford to pay just a few. So when you hear the word downsizing, the first thing that most of the time will come to mind is we're doing some layoff and letting some people go. However, today I am not even talking about downsizing your staff. If your business is going under or you think you have to let some people go, before you start letting your staff go, this can be professionally or even your personal life. It's always good to reevaluate every now and then and downsize if necessary. The reason I say that is this: before I think about downsizing and letting my good staff go, I would want to reconsider and look into other things I can cut to make the expenses not so much, to make sure that I can keep this good staff and not letting them go so I can save some money. Getting good staff is very hard. So when you have some really good ones, you don't want to let them go. You want to hang on to them. So first, downsizing, I want to talk about assessing your financial needs. What are some things you need? You want to review your budget. That's the first thing you want to do, reviewing your budget. I don't know if we talked about that already, but I just want to elaborate on some key points to your downsizing, whether you're doing it professionally or whether you're doing it personally. Assessing your financial needs is always important. It's for us normal, everyday people, not just for the rich folks. It's for us too, that are getting by and making sure we can stretch our dollar. So that budgeting is not just for um the rich and the millionaires, they're budgeting. We also can do the same. So first, we want to review your budget. I am elaborating more on business. However, this can be used for your personal needs as well. Let's analyze your income, expenses. Are you making any profit or are you in a hole? My previous video, we did talk about separating your business account and your personal account. That's the first thing you want to do the moment you open your business. You want to make sure that the money coming into your business is separate from your personal account. Let's see how much money is coming in, how much you're spending, and then you can see if you're making any profit or not. Then you can now start deciding how you want to downsize, how you want to reduce some overhead costs so you can save some money. There are things you can do. I will share a few things I have done myself in the last couple of years, and this will help determine what to take off or what you should keep. If it's something that's very important, you want to keep that. You cannot say you're downsizing and you're gonna cut your phone line, then your customers can't call you. So you know what I mean. You want to just downsize and take off what you can do without. The streaming services, that you have subscriptions you have for the business and it's not functional anymore, you don't need them as frequently anymore, but you already forgot to cancel the subscription or to end the automatic renewal. I'm sure we've all been there. Try to track those down and try to cancel all of the subscriptions. Try to cancel that auto renewal. I've done that. If it's not serving its purpose, it's just there because it's shiny, it's fancy. We don't want shiny and fancy. We want something that is functional. I need it. My customers need it. My clients need it. I want to keep those items. But if it's just, ooh, it's gonna look nice and shiny, you can do without. You don't want to pay hundreds of dollars just for the shiny item. So I have gotten rid of that as well. Secondly, evaluating your housing cost. The reason I said housing cost, that applies to your business as well. So I'm switching back and forth that way. Those that are using it for their personal needs, it does apply to them as well. We hear more seniors saying, "Oh, I'm retiring, so I'm downsizing. Oh, I'm retiring, so I'm downsizing." It's not just for seniors, we can downsize as well. You know, we can downsize as well. And when you get to the point where you're downsizing, it's because you feel it's not of it's not useful to you anymore, so you can do without, if that makes sense. If you can do without, then get rid of it. You have 20 computers in the office, but every time your client comes in, customers coming, you seem to be using just 5 of them. Try to sell the other 15. Just downsize, sell the other 15, and put that money into the business. Put that money into something else. If it's not helping you, if it's not growing your business, get rid of it. I know sometimes it's hard to get rid of something that is so important. I've had it for such a long time. I spent so much money on it. I worked so hard to get it. We don't want to declutter and get rid of these things. So let's evaluate that. The housing is first. And that's because you don't want a space that is not functional to your business. I cannot open a business and I have 5 different offices and suites here and there. And I have just 2 staff. It doesn't make any sense. But because I want it's a nice big office and there is a table here, chair here, computer here. You know what I mean? And it looks great. It's awesome. Ooh, nice. Shiny office is beautiful. But if the space is not useful to me, if it's not functional to me, I'm wasting money there. However, if I love the space and there are 5 different offices in there, but just one is good enough for me, rent the other 4 out. That's a very easy and quick way to make some extra income from your business building. So, why just this tiny space is good enough for you? But there is this, it's just the 2 options. You are downsizing and trying to get a smaller place that is just enough. That way, you're reducing your overhead cost. But if you choose to stay there, you decide to stay there and not downsize and get a smaller place, that's okay. Rent out the other space. That way you have some income coming in so it doesn't feel like you're wasting money and your overhead cost is just and you're not even using the space. So try to do that. Renting, buying. I mean, it does have its advantages and disadvantages. You would have to sit down to see which works financially for you personally or professionally. Number 3 would be to reduce your transportation expense depending on the kind of business you do. If you're a transportation company or you run an establishment where you have to pick up and drop off clients and you have more cars than you need, get rid of the ones you have. If you have a car, but you don't drive it as often, but you're spending so much money repairing it, gassing it up, and public transportation is cheap or cheaper where you are, then do it. I wish public transportation was cheaper where I am. That way I won't have to be driving so often because, we get tired every now and then. I like to catch the bus or have someone pick me up if I don't feel like driving. So it just depends on your neighborhood and how you're servicing your customers and clients. And you can downsize that if you have to pick up your clients from the hospital, if you have to pick up your clients from the airport, you have to do things like that. You can't really downsize that. But if it's a vehicle that is costing you more money than it's making you want to get rid of that. We talked about the subscription, cutting back on luxury, decluttering, no, streamlining personal belongings. We did talk about the computers that you're getting rid of at your office. You can do that personally as well. Declutter, declutter, declutter. I love cleaning up. I love planning. I love decluttering. If there is something in my space, I think we have a video about that, but we didn't go into streamlining your business items to declutter. And decluttering can be both physical or digital. So while you were making that New Year resolution and we want to be this, we want to change that and change this, that is the perfect time to start decluttering your space, going through everything in your office to see this is working, this is not working, it has to go. If you feel bad about getting rid of it or throwing it away, sell it. That's what I do. This is beautiful, this is nice, but it's not useful to me anymore. Instead of throwing it away, I'll sell it. I find a way to recycle and repurpose every item I do. I will not put it in the trash. I will not put it in the trash. Or you can donate it. You can donate or you can resell. So declutter. Don't be afraid to declutter at all. Personally and digital. You have this computer and your phone. You have so many blurry pictures, videos on your computer. And the storage is full. You know how many times I've gotten that notification saying my phone is full because I have this, that. So it took me a while. You have to just go through those things and say, okay, wait a minute. Why is this video on my phone? Why is this picture on my phone? It's not clear, it's blurry, but it's there. Why? Just clean up. Just clean up. So that would be another way to not only make your space open and functional, but it's a little extra income that comes your way. I mean, any extra $2, $3 is money. It's money. And you want to take advantage of that. I'm a strong believer in making do of what's working for you. If it's not working for you, it has to go. If I have an item that is in my space and I can see it on a regular basis, I walk past it, I mean it's visible to me, and I haven't used it in 6 months or in 1 year, it's gone. It's gone. I'm not gonna keep it because it's clutter. If it's in my space but I don't use it, it's clutter. So I'm very quick to go through the office and throw away any newspaper file, um, whatnot, whatever is not functional, it's going. Throwing away receipts. I'm not sure how you do your bookkeeping. That is one thing that seemed to pile up. Um, Around you in your space. I mean, I've seen that more and more. The receipt is here, the invoice is there. There are so many wonderful free or low cost or free software that you can do those things. You can put your receipts together, your invoices, you can put that together. And you won't have to have them laying around the whole place. There is something you can use for that, so keep that in mind while you're decluttering your space. Sell what you can sell. If that computer is not useful to you, put it online and sell it. There are so many thrift stores online that you can sell. I sell on a platform as well online. And whenever I do the end of summer decluttering or spring cleaning, or I have that phone that is cracked and it's not working anymore. It's working, but it's maybe I feel like I need a new one or something. Why throw the phone away? Its function is useful to someone. I have used the cracked phone for so long until I am able to buy one or able to replace it. Then I love the thrift store. I love thrifting. I love recycling. So if there is life in it, you better believe I'm going to use it. You better believe I'm gonna use it until it falls apart because I just wanna let's see how much life is left in this. How much life is left in this? Let me just keep using. And you save yourself plenty of money doing that. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Just let it fall apart. Then you can do it. I digress. Oh, Amy. So this video is about downsizing. If you're wondering, or if you did digress with me too, I know I'm all over the place. I just Lastly, let's focus on investing and saving, saving. While you're decluttering and cleaning and saving here and there, or trying to save money here and there, don't just try to save the money and squander it on something that is not important. Then it doesn't really feel like that $5 came in. But when you sell that shoe that you're trying to get rid of, the $5, you see the money because you didn't just squander it on something else. It's useful. Focus on income generation. No matter how small it is, no matter how small it is. If I'm doing something, I'm getting $3 a day instead of $0 a day. It's something. $3 is something. So do not undermine the power of leveraging your expertise or your experience or things around you. No, don't undermine it. Take advantage of it, and you'll do great. Focus on income generation. Those of you who are not interested in business, like I always emphasize, this channel is not for you if you are not business oriented or you don't care for business and whatnot. This channel is for those of you who are interested in business or way to do better in that organization or that work. Even if you don't have a business, but you're working in a particular establishment and you just need a little help on how to do this, how to do that, how I go about certain items, we can talk about it here. This channel is for you and I. This channel is not just for me. I am learning and growing. You are learning and growing. And that is why we're here. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you find a system to help you downsize. I hope you find a system that helps you declutter. Let me give you this last tip on the best way to declutter, whether you're doing it personally at home, in your kitchen, living room, bathroom, or in your office with the invoices, receipts, and everything laying around the place. Yeah, you know, I'm talking about you. Let me tell you the best way to do that decluttering. Find a month that it's not so you don't have a lot scheduled. That way you can plan a whole month to take care of it. So while you have every day planned out, decide, let's say June 1st, I'm going to get rid of one item from my office that I don't use anymore, I don't need, or from my home, both ways now. June 2nd, get rid of two items. On the third day, get rid of three items. On the fourth day, fourth item, you kind of get the gist. Do that for the rest of the month. And you can stop when you feel like, okay, everything I have now, I use. You can stop. But if you still see items that you do not use, you keep going. You get to day 15, get rid of 15 items. It's fun. It's really nice because you just look at your space and you're like, no clutter. You look at your office and you can see everything. It's easy to reach everything. Do the same with your digital items as well. Your invoices online, your receipts. If a client send you an email saying, I need that invoice, I need that receipt from 2023, you should be able to pull it up. You should be able to pull it up to say, okay, when 2023, okay, that invoice from July and August of 2023, you should be able to pull up that invoice. So that's what I'm talking about. When you declutter your space, you can easily find anything either in your office, in your physical space, or in your digital space. Thank you so much for watching. I am just rambling here. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.